guess where we are? We're back. And the most important thing is our telescopes survived. They didn't fall on our sides like Dave told us they did because he was being mean. Look what else has arrived. Not to do with us. Anyway, we're going to get set up. Woo! So yes, we are back. We are back at Starview Farm to work for another week. It is a lovely sunny Tuesday morning and we're just going to unload all the gear and get ourselves ready to go while Dave and Dave try and work out what's going on with the tractor up there. And hopefully nobody gets injured. Anyway, time to unload. Okay, unloading basically done. That is 2 observatories worth of aluminium. That is 2 3 metre by 3 metre observatories full of aluminium. John knocked my tripod over, so that time lapse is going to look really funny. But now it's time to go and set my home back up, have a bite to eat, and then get stuck into an afternoon's worth of work where we will finish the roof on the second one that we did last week. And then tomorrow we get stuck into the 2 small observatories. That's the goal anyway. And just like that, home is ready for another week. Well, 3 nights. John's is ready too. He's going to set up our rumpus room. We're going to have a bite to eat and then we're going to go over there and start building. Sorry, over there and start building. But yeah, the goal is roof on that one today and then from tomorrow, the 2 small observatories. And then hopefully by Friday afternoon when we leave, that will make 4 almost complete observatories. And we will be moving our telescopes inside that one there. So the other thing we really need to do today is get the bushings on the rollers on that one so we can roll the roof off. Someone's got to test this stuff and make sure it works. And it may as well be us because there's going to be 3 clear nights this week. All right, we've had lunch. We have a plan. We're going to get that plan put into place. We've got to move the material from over there. Where is it? Over there. Over to where I'm walking now, which is our little work area. And we're going to finish the roof on the second observatory today, change the wheels and the pins out on the first one and put the roof on this first one. And that should pretty much do us for the day today. That'll pretty much round out today. And then tomorrow is going to be all about, well, the next 3 days after that. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will build the 3 by 3 metre there and the 3 by 3 metre there. And yeah, so that's our plan. Weather's great. Skies will be clear tonight, tomorrow night, hopefully Thursday night again. We will shift our telescopes into there this afternoon so that we can roll that roof back. Time to get stuck into it. What is it? Day 1, week 2 of the Starview Farm project. Short break. We have got these now fully ready. Plates are all done. John's being Superman again. We're about to start cutting the sides for these. We're going to do a nifty little trick where we've got the black side on the black side facing each other. And we're going to like cut and cut so that we can do both sides of each section in like half the time, I guess. Hopefully we don't fuck up. That's a possibility. This is us talking, isn't it? This is the dyslexic crew signing in and now signing out to get back to work. Oh, look. It's still fucked up. Hey John, what was the bad idea?
Putting the blade on the right way.
Putting the blade on the right way was the wrong idea?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it throws shit all into your hands. And it hurts.
Hang on, John, help is on this way. I'll be there as fast as I can. So we need those 2, but we need this one and this one as well.
Yeah, you grab them.
I'll grab those ones. We're going to put the rail on now so that we can put the side panels and the rear panel, side frames and the rear frame of the roof on because we can't finish putting the panels in until it's up. So that's what we're going to do now. It is getting late in the day. It is now 4:30. So I think we'll probably be pushing through for another hour and a half. We will try and get all that one done so it's all locked in place at least. And then that'll be the end of day 1. And then we're going to move our gear across back to work.
Back in thin air. That's because you had it on too loose.
I had it on too loose. It's my fault. My fault. Is it my fault? You sure?
Yeah, that was yours.
Why is it my fault?
What do you want? You want to pull back?
I think we should. Should we? Do you think we should? I think we should. I think we should. We shouldn't cut corners. We absolutely should not cut corners. Okay, so we got 3. We got 3. We fixed it. 4. 2 left. 2 left. 2 left. 1 left. Bloody smart ass. We got him. So what we're doing is we've run actually probably better to show at the other end, the madness that is John's amazing idea. I don't want to give the guy a big head, but it was a really good idea. Last time I said that he did something really good, he smashed his hand with a hammer. So what we've done is thrown a little T-slot nut in there. Well, actually we drilled through, put a bolt through that hangs down, tied a nut to it, or put a nut loose on it. So this all the way in, and then we've tightened those nuts up so that it is like stuck It's not going anywhere. This top rail is nice and firm. It's not quite perfectly straight because we haven't leveled anything off yet. But the next step now is we're going to start putting up those side panels. Once we've done the side panels in the back, if we get time before the sun goes down, we will put the last cut panels in it. Otherwise, we just do that first thing in the morning. But I think the most important thing is to get these roof panels on and get the bracing ones across it. And then,
This one?
yeah, so it holds it in place. It doesn't really take long to put this together once you've got everything cut properly. What do I need? I need a packet of Tim Tams that never runs out, but I know I'm not going to get that yet. If you could hold that one up. No, don't put it in yet. Just hold the end of the actual thing up because it's going to slide off. And then I'll do this one. Hey, guess what? There's a dome opening. He's doing flats. He's getting ready for a clear night. And guess what? We're going to do the same thing. We are now going to, if I come in here, I can show you. You'll notice something. These don't have any bushings in them. There's no bushings in here. So what we're going to do is our last thing for the day, because it's already after 5. And we've had a pretty big day, actually. We're going to, well, as you can see, John is going to take these out one by one. We're going to put the bushings in so that this roof rolls off nicely. And then we're going to roll the roof off. But before we do that, we're going to bring our gear in and set it up. And then we'll roll the roof off. And then we can image from here tonight. And then tomorrow, we roll the roof on. And I know there's no roof panels on, but these things are going to get in the way of our imaging. Oh, that's the sound of an ASI, yeah. Slight change of plans. We need to do a little bit of tweaking on, hang on, where is it? On this one here. We have rolled the roof back on it, but we've got some tweaking to do, and we figure if we're going to be mucking around, we're going to put roof sheets on and stuff like that. We're not going to put our scopes in there just yet. We'll get that one tidied up, finished up properly, and then we will do that. So we've left our scopes up here, and we're now just getting them ready. And I'll tell you what, have a look at this sunset, hey? It is just gorgeous. Look at that. Hang on, here we go. Whoops. How's that, hey? That is a beautiful bloody sunset. It is getting very cold. John's already got his Bunnings tradie jumper on. I think I might have to go put his jumper on soon, but I just want to finish doing this. I've got to grab the Sea Star out, set that up too. Then we just wait for it to get dark and we make sure we're still polar aligned nicely and we start imaging. Oh, hey John, what's the temperature right now?
0.3.
0.3 degrees. What's it going to get down to tonight?
-4.
-4. It's bloody cold. We're going to go out to check the scopes. The skies are beautifully clear, I will say that. And then, oh, by the way, I've got 3 jumpers on. That's how fucking cold it is. I've got a coffee as well. Me drinking coffee at night. Usually it's beer. Tonight it's coffee because it's bloody cold. It's going to get down to -4 tonight, which means we probably will both freeze to death overnight. John's nearly dropping his phone because his fingers are so cold he can't hold it. Yeah, -4 tonight at some point is really bloody cold. I don't think I've ever camped in temperatures this low before. Yeah, I haven't. Not 0 degrees down to -4. So this will be a new one. I got my sleeping bags plus blanket. Yeah, so that's about all I've got. So hopefully I'll stay toasty warm under that, which I should. And I'm going to set the phone up to do a star trail and time lapse tonight. And then we'll be up in the morning. We have decided we are going into St. Arnaud in the morning after breakfast to get hot water bottles because it's going to be cold again tomorrow night and the next night. So we've decided that that's the thing we're going to do. And then we've got a big day ahead of us. I think tomorrow, John, we're going to do the bases for the 2-3 meters. We'll start with the 2 bases.
Yes.
Get those out of the way, and then we can deal with the roof on Thursday when the rest of the plates arrive. And wheels. We ran out of wheels. We have enough wheels for 1 more observatory, and we have another 100 coming. Should arrive on Thursday. Anyway, I'm going to go out and check the scopes. John's getting a bit excited at how dark it is out here. We both agreed that these are the darkest skies that we have ever seen. So let's go and, hang on, bear with me. Ooh, I don't want to trip over anything. This is literally a construction site with telescopes in it at the moment. There are concrete pad footings everywhere. Oh, looky. There we go. So I've got the mead, a 6-inch mead and my 8-inch tack going. I've also got the Sea Star going as well. I think The mead's on Corona Australis. The tack is on Eagle still. And then I think they're both jumping around to Helix, to do Helix. And the Sea Star is doing Eagle, and I think it's going to Helix as well afterwards. So they're the targets for tonight. John's got his, what's yours on? Corona Australis on one.
And Rofuki.
And Rofuki on the wide field. And we fixed his wide field. We fixed his Star Adventurer GTI. He just... After all of that, we pulled it apart on the weekend, yesterday at work, and couldn't find anything wrong with it. Put it back together, and guess what? Guess what the problem was? What was the problem, John?
I didn't calibrate the guiding.
He didn't recalibrate guiding at a new location.
Stupid ASI.
And now it's guiding beautifully. Anyway, I'm going to take some steps and then jump into bed because it's bloody cold. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, breaking news. I know I said I'd see you guys in the morning, but have a look at this. There are ice crystals on my Sea Star box already, and it's not even, it's 10:30 at night. She got a bit cold one tonight. Captain's log, start date, August 19th, 2025. If you don't see me in the morning, and this is my last transmission, everything is meaningless, and we're all going to die. Sorry, Dylan, I had to steal the line. Good morning, we survived the night. Our telescopes didn't, however. Ran out of power again on the solar, which is a bit of a problem for us anyway, because that solar should be able to last longer. Everything was covered in ice. It's all started to melt, thankfully, so it's not as icy as, well, I mean, it's still icy, but it's melting and thawing out. Everything is thawing out slowly but surely. I've manually parked my scope. John's still got to do his. But yeah, that means I worked out we're only going to get like 4 hours a night. What's the end of that look like? A bit foggy? Because look, my mirrors were fine. Because look, oh yeah. She's a bit, oh, you can't see, but she's a bit foggy. She'll thaw out. Face it towards the sun. Face it directly at the sun. That's a bit of an issue. But as I said to John, 4 hours data is better than none. And it was good data too last night. It was really good. It's going to be really good tonight as well. So that'll give us each 8 hours data this week alone. So we're about to get stuck back into all of this stuff. But first we've got to run into town. We've got a few things we need to grab. Well, we have them here, but they don't quite work the way we want them to work. So we need to get some. Where are they? Oh, at least all of that's dry. Everything in here is nice and dry. We covered it over last night. What are the ones I'm looking at? These ones. These, the length is good. The problem is the ends there are too wide. So I'll show you what I mean. Ready? So that, we want that down in there, but the head is just a bit too wide to go in there. The ones I had last week that I got from Mitre 10 in town were a little bit longer, 3 mil longer, which is good. And the heads were better, a little bit smaller and went in nicer. So we're gonna go and see if there's any more of those left in one of the 2 hardware stores in town. Grab some brekkie, go to the toilets because there's no toilets here, and then come back and get stuck into it. Well, Mitre 10 wasn't that helpful today, unfortunately. Lovely guys though. So we're going to a place called Lyle Earls, which I've never heard of, but John has, and he says it's amazing. So this should be fun. Okay, mad dash into town has been done. We have new bolts, hopefully they will fit. About to find out. We also have hot water bottles and we got breakfast too. We are pretty much set. And the most important thing is to see if these bolts fit. So let's have a look, shall we? Please, 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 please fit. All right, hang on. That. I think maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe. Check the head size. They seem to be the tiniest bit smaller. Whoop. We'll just do it this way, hey? It looks to me like they are just the tiniest bit smaller, which might be okay. We might be all right. We may suffice for today. I'm gonna have to get new ones though, so I'm gonna have to make a couple of calls. See what I can dig up. But now it's breakfast time. All right, we have been fed, we have eaten, we have tried to solve the world's problems, and we've been unsuccessful. So now we're gonna start work and we're gonna start completing these panels. Time to get paneling. Hey John, how's your head?
Sore.
Sore. John is the reason we have these on. He has a nice cut down here because he walked straight into the end of it. So what we're going to have to do in the long run is yellow tape around the end of these and caps on the end of them. So any tradies or maintenance people that come up here, don't clean their head up because that could be not good. And I've totally forgotten what we're doing now. We're doing the rest of the paneling, aren't we? That's what we're doing. Welcome back. It is lunchtime. 3 metre by 3 metre bases are ready to put into place after lunch. They're going to go down there on that one. So we're going to build a frame around the workshop. Ooh, plumbers are here. Ta-da! More stuff happening in the background. We have now basically finished that one. We just got to run 2 horizontal beams. Then that was done enough for the moment. And then, yeah, we start the cladding for the first 3 metre by 3 metre. Hopefully, my goal anyway, is that we can get both 3 by 3 metre frames set up today. Hopefully clad the base half of them today as well. That's the goal. But right now, I'm going to go and have a bite to eat because I'm hungry and thirsty. I need a beer. Oh, lunch has been consumed. I have refueled. That's the best way to refuel. I mean, they don't call me Bender for no reason. I do run on beer. That's what keeps me going. It is time though to get stuck back into it. Oh, afternoon of work to go. I'm going to continue on these observatories, little 3 metre by 3 metre ones, while John finishes off the roof on the big one. And we reckon we'll get both frames and wall frames, all the wall frames for the 2 3 metres done, and maybe the roof frames as well by the end of today. That is the goal. But first thing I do is move all this shit, all this stuff here. Got to go over there because, well, I got to build an observatory on this slab. It is a hard life, I tell you. Are you ready, John? No, John's not ready. He's not having a good day today. We'll perk him up. We'll perk him up. Hopefully Pearl Jam will make John feel better. That's our new workstation now. Not there anymore. Over there. Not there. There. Anyway, I better get stuck and do it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take those and I'm going to bring them here. One on this side, one running there. Then I'll do the front wall and the rear wall. Lock it all together. Put the extending rails on out the back and we'll get those leg supports going as well. And then we'll do the next one. My goal is to have all that done by the end of the day today. Guess what? John hates basketball. He missed his shot into the basketball ring. It's the shell of a 3 metre by 3 metre already ready. I'm about to do the next one, which will be built around where my telescopes are. At the moment, John is just tidying up the roof on the second observatory. There he is. Say hi, John. What is it? 3:30 in the afternoon. We've probably got about another, what do you reckon, 3 hours today? Yeah, another 3 hours. We'll finish up about 6:30 when it's dark. So I'm going to get stuck into this next observatory, and then that will mean we have 4 partially completed observatories out of 10, with essentially just under 2 more days on site this week. So in those just under 2 days, we should be able to get this clad, the back legs on, the other one that I'm about to start clad with its back legs on, and hopefully also have started and or at least got the frames for the roof for the smaller ones done as well. Yeah, we are actually getting, we're working through things and fixing systems and progressively getting quicker each time we build one of these. So anyway, back to it. We're back again. John's peeling stuff. He has the red roof side frames nearly done. It's what time is it? It's like 5:30?
Yeah. Oh. 10 to 6.
10 to 6, and we're still going. We're going to keep going till it gets dark. And we have this one, which has got my scopes in it, nearly finished and framed up as well. So we are, I would say we're flying along at a rate of knots today. We have got heaps done, actually. This one here is basically tidied up, ready to go with the roof on top as well. So that's good too. And that one is as well, obviously, also. We just got to level it and straighten it, square it up. Same with this, or same with all of them. But we're just going to keep going until it gets dark. We just keep going until it gets dark, simple as that. And then we'll stop and have some dinner. And look at the skies, look at that sunset again. Another beautiful, beautiful sunset here at Starview Farms in Karapui West. We are having an absolute blast up here. It was freezing cold last night. It's going to be cold tonight, but that is half the fun of working on a project like this. But it's really exciting to see 1, 2, 3, 4 partially built observatories. And we've got 6 more to go. Partially built's not good enough though. We've got to make them fully built. But yeah, this is cool fun. I was just talking to John before about how awesome it is to be involved in a project that's this big and this important. It's amazing. It's great fun. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it, finish that 3 by 3 metre, and then have some dinner and get scopes running. Oh, what do we got? We are up to day 7. This is the end of day 7. It's pretty dark. What's the time? What's the time? It's like 6:30? 7 o'clock. 7. We've just finished. We've just come back to camp now. We just finished. It's very, very dark out there, as you can see. But out there, we managed to get done. Actually, you know what? We're going to go for a wander. We're going to go for a wander. We're going to have a look. Let me grab my torch. All right, let's go and have a look, shall we? The work we completed today. I mean, you saw most of the work. I'll just show you the last stuff we did. The last thing we did, which was pretty much while it was dark and we had a light on. See here, see all those? They are the roof side panels for the 2-3 meter observatories. We now have the 2-3 meters boxed out, framed up, locked in place. Those side walls, the side roof panels done. All we're gonna do tomorrow is cut the paneling for all of the walls, slide it in, lock it down, put the rails on, put the panels in the walls, put the roof on. We can do that tomorrow, surely. We can do that tomorrow, can't we? Yes, John says yes. We both don't think we're gonna get all of that done, but we're hopeful. But right now we're gonna have a warm drink, then some dinner, and then get our telescopes running. Good morning, everybody. Day 8. Diego is on his way up. He's bringing some stuff up for us. Some things that we were in need of that weren't available when we left, and they were now available. So he's bringing them up for us. That's nice of him. Parked my scopes. We only got another 4 hours again before it just went, no more power. So John and I both think something's wrong with the solar panels that are up here for the dome. We think maybe the batteries might have an issue. Could be a connection problem, or the cells just might not be in great shape. So we're thinking of bringing a Jenny next week so that we can image. Now, in the cold, hard light of day, after working in the dark with that thing, it is time for us to have some breakfast before we get stuck into work. Probably a better shot of what we got up to. So now we're just recharging things, recharging ourselves, having coffees and whatnot, and having bacon and egg muffins for brekkie, and then we will get stuck right into work again. Okay, breakfast has been had. We've made it to work. It's a long way from home to work. What is it, 30 meters, 40 meters from home to work? About it. Time to get stuck into it though. John's going to work on those while I get the back frame legs ready. So less talking, more working. Oh, we are having a pit stop, short break while we wait for Diego to arrive, because he's got the things we need. And we are going to use this time to mark out where the power pole is going to be, somewhere down there, for when we have viewing nights. We have a 100 meter. Do you want to like along the way? You sure?
So, hang on, before I go any further, come here.
We don't want to go near the tree.
No, not that one.
No, we've got to go over this way, between those two, between that set of trees and that tree. That's where we've got to go.
So, that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to go
that tree and those trees?
Do you want me to go where that big blob of trees is?
Yeah, basically.
On the left side or the right side of that?
On the left side of that big blob of trees down there.
I've got a clear path.
Yep. There's a Diego behind us. He's here. He's coming down. John's walking down. No, we're marking something. Is that 70 meters? 70? That'll do it. That is where our power pole is going to go for our viewing night. And then you can run cable out further from there. So we don't want to go any further than that for the first one, because networking, and we're going to put a Wi-Fi point down here. So that's it. That's all the way down there. Cool. So John fucked up.
Oh yeah, okay, blame
He made a boo-boo, but we can fix the boo-boo. It's okay. Shotgun! Okay, we're back, and we fixed John's up because he put these in the end of these plates to go into between the 40-40. So as a guide, and this should be this one. Well, it should be more than this one. This one will do. So, and we're going to fix my up too. I started building that other observatory out of the dark blue plates, which we don't have enough of. So I have to swap them all over for the dark green plates, even though I really like the look of the dark blue. Oh well, that sounds like that sounds like a me problem that I have to fix. So I'm going to do that. Oh my God, I'm feeling wrecked, but we've got to keep going, don't we? Yeah, we need a weekend. Not that we're going to get rest on the weekend, but that's okay. John has fixed this one up. That one's got its back wheels on. I've nearly finished changing the plates there. We need to check the locks to make sure that if we put locks on these, the ones we've got, we won't get locked inside, because that would be bad. Don't want that. And my idea of climbing over won't work because there's the flap in front. reaching over and unlocking it. So we need to check that. And then we've got to get back to changing the plates on the blue observatory to green, because we've got all the green plates but not all the blue ones, and then build the green roof frame. And then that, I've decided, is going to be it for a day for us, because we are wrecked today. Anyway, let's check those plates. The green box. Green box. What's that secret you're keeping? Green box. Where are you?
We are doing green. Yeah, you take away dark blue.
Where is green? Is there more green in there somewhere? I think there might be some green inside here. Yeah, inside there. In that box down the end there. Hey, we found where the green was. So funny, if it had blue in it, I'd be very grumpy.
Hang on, Mark, so green definitely wasn't for a 4 metre?
Definitely wasn't for a 4 metre. All of those ones were for 3 metres. We will probably have extra of those, because I originally ordered too many. Yeah.
We can, you can get these repowder coated.
Yeah, I know. So what we can do is sandblast the ones that we have extras of.
Don't need a sandblast.
Just get it redipped.
Yeah, you can get them repowder coated.
Oh, John's a smart man. We'll just get it repowder coated. Then we can use their excess stock. Or here's another idea, John. We could keep them as they are for if something goes wrong with one and we've already got it, like spares. Or we could do a mixed match, so it's just got every colours of the rainbow and everyone will hate it. All right, I've got to check these locks out. You have to really force it. I think we should be okay. I think we're going to be okay, but these are our cool little locks. So, bang like that. And then you just go whoop and open it. Pretty cool, hey? Anyway, I better get back to it. Oh, right. Sun is setting again on another lovely day. We have had some wins, we have had some losses. I think we've had more losses today than we have had wins, but that's just the way the cookie bounces and the ball crumbles. No imaging tonight, it's gonna be cloudy. Well, we are going into the pub for dinner, but we've still got a heap more work to do. John is working on the other roof for this observatory here. I am working on the legs for that observatory, and the goal is if we can get both our respective parts done and get those legs on, that'll be the day for us. And then we're going to go to the pub, and then that means tomorrow we can clad those 2 new observatories and hopefully put the rail toppers down and then get the roofs assembled on, but probably not clad. So we'll see how we go anyway. Back to it. It's dark. We have just finished. We had the spotty going again. Sun is pretty much gone now, and we have packed up. We got a fair bit done today. A little bit frustrated with what we did get done. Had a few dramas, but we worked through them. Now we're going to go and tidy ourselves up and go and have some tea, go to the pub, have some dinner, and then when we get back, we're going to do flats. I'm going to learn how to do flats for my telescope, so I can take my data back with me this weekend and start processing it. Time to go and get ready and grab a bite to eat. Woo! Change of plans. No flats tonight. I don't have a flats panel big enough for my scope. That, and I'm absolutely bloody exhausted. So hot water bottle is about to be filled up and I'm about to hit sap. Have a nice night's sleep. Get up for Friday tomorrow. We've got a fair bit to try and do before we head off at 2 o'clock to head back to Melbourne. Good morning. It is a Friday morning. Got a hot cup of joe. Have you got your cup of joe? Yes, I do. I do indeed. Breakfast has been consumed. Another delicious breakfast cooked by Chef John. We are all set up for another day. I don't know how much we're going to get done today. I know I really want us to get these roof rails on for, or the roof and the roof rails on for the 2-3 meters. If we can do that, I think we've done pretty good. We're here till about 2 o'clock, so we've got about 5 hours of work to get through. Best to get stuck into it.
What?
Did I take one what? I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything.
Hang on, well, I am positive I done
John,
that.
who's singing on the radio? Was it Phil Collins or was it Paul Kelly?
Don't know, they're both bald.
But he figured that he knew they were bald, and therefore that meant he could hear the baldness. Could you hear the baldness? He could hear the baldness.
I phoned positive.
Morning break. John's gone to take a dump. Dave Harding, our mate Dave, is coming down to say hello. We are now ready to put panels in this one. All of the plates on the observatories are now matching in colour and correct, because we have to use some other ones here and there and everywhere. But it is coming together nicely. So we've got red, blue, yellow, green, and If we wander around here a bit more, there's a view from this side of what we've got done at the moment. It's starting to come together. We've also got these ready to install. They won't be installed till next week. But yeah, John has cut a whole lot of panels ready to go in there. As soon as he gets back, we will start putting them in there. And just like that, week 2, and I posted an Instagram that said it was day 8 today. It's actually day 9. Week 2, day 9, done. We have quite a lot done, actually, more than I thought we would have done. End of next week, the goal is this one's finished, that one's finished, that one's finished, and the end one up there is finished. And then the 5th one, which will be starting here, will be nearing completion. But by finished, I mean ready for motors to be installed, ready for all of the limit switches and the starlings to be installed so that we can test rolling these on and off. But we will manually roll them on and off next week, make sure they're all working as well. But that's where we're at. It's Friday afternoon, time to head back to Melbourne now. Just got to pack down the tent and hook the trailer up, and then we're off home for a weekend, back on Monday. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little week 2 of the observatory build project. I'm feeling a bit exhausted this week. It's catching up with me, I think. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, AstroPuNk for Patreon, always helps. And we'll see you on the next video, guys.